Common symptoms. So there's both emotional and physical symptoms. So common symptoms that are emotional with PMDD will tend to be things that are anxiety, depression. You can even have panic attacks. In some cases, they can be psychosis, low mood, anger, irritability is very, very common, as well as rage. So those are just a few of the emotional symptoms that you'll tend to notice, as well as very severe fatigue. Symptoms that are physical can tend to be bloating, in some cases weight gain, headaches, again, massive fatigue.
Oh, wow. How did you heal yourself?
Big journey. It's of really understanding the underlying mechanisms that could be triggering or contributing or exacerbating PMDD symptoms. And by systematically working through that, I ended up developing my own framework. But it was through that process that I started to understand what was driving the PMDD. And as I said, we can get deeper into this if you want, but there's a lot of PMDD can be very multifaceted and very complex. So what might work for one woman might not work for another. But I ended up working through this process to alleviate the symptoms, which incorporated genetics.
Do you want to give to those family members or support members, to those women who are having a period? How can they understand the situation?
Yeah, sure. So obviously it can cause an absolute storm in terms of relationships. Like you'll hear from many women that have PMDD that they want to leave their husband or their boyfriend or their girlfriend, religiously every single month. It's just a sensation for them. So personal relationships can go through a lot of turmoil when it comes to PMDD, as well as, extended family members. They have no idea what's going on. So you're not alone. You're not crazy either. A lot of women with PMDD literally feel crazy every single month, as well as being misdiagnosed. Just to know that you're not alone and that there are things that you can to alleviate the symptoms. Like, look, if I was a very, very severe case of PMDD, like being hospitalized, suicidal, attempted suicides. And if I've alleviated 90% of my symptoms, we know that it's possible. There's many other women that are doing the same thing. It's just finding the right people, the right education, and having some hope and patience, because it can take time to rewire the nervous system, treat deficiencies. But by having that patience, you can see an improvement in the symptoms. So I'd tell them to really keep the faith. There's a solution out there for you. And then otherwise, you can reach out to me on social media on my TikTok or my Instagram, which is the PMDD Chick as well. So yeah, and I'm happy to talk to anyone via messages. I get countless messages a day from girls not knowing what to do. And I'm happy to offer any advice that I can in the limited capacity that I can through social media.